car manufacturers have been working hard for many years to make their engines more efficient. As a result, they have made many technical improvements that have helped improve the development and production of engines. These advancements have lowered carbon emissions and fuel usage while simultaneously increasing engine output. A popular technology used in modern engines is called variable valve timing. It allows the engine to adjust the timing of valve lift in each cylinder, which makes the engine run more efficiently. However, engines that utilize variable valve timing may have mechanical problems with the additional internal parts. One such component is called the cam facer, which is responsible for advancing the engine's camshaft. This part is particularly prone to failure. The most typical bad cam facer symptom and the cost of a replacement are covered in this video. It's Max the Car Guy. Subscribe and let's get started. Check engine light. The management software of an engine is quite good at detecting ongoing cam phasing problem. It can quickly identify abnormal feedback from one or more sensors that would suggest an absence of desired cam phasing. In almost all circumstances, this will cause the check engine light to come on. Clicking noise. The failed cam sensor will frequently start to make an audible clicking sound that is unlike anything most drivers have ever heard. This noise results from a certain amount of float in the cam facers, which prevents them from locking in the desired position as they should. Reduced engine performance. You might also observe that your car's performance starts to decline when a cam facer fails. An engine's inability to actuate its camshaft as desired is to blame for this lack of operating efficiency. As a result, engine performance generally suffers, particularly when certain operating conditions are present. Reduced fuel economy. In the event that your camshaft facer is broken, you might also notice that your car uses more fuel. Again, this results from an engine's inability to operate its cams as the vehicle's operating software would normally instruct. In turn, this results in less effective fuel use and decreased combustion efficiency. Erratic idle. Additionally, if one or both of a vehicle's cam facers have failed, the engine may idle rough or erratically. This is yet another example of a product whose performance was subpar due to improper or insufficient camshaft indexing or phasing. It's possible that this problem is more noticeable at particular operating temperatures. Causes. In VVT engines, cam facers commonly have a high failure rate. Low engine oil pressure is one of the most frequent causes of premature cam facer failure. Cam facers require sufficient oil pressure for both operation and lubrication. The cam facers in an engine can be severely harmed by a lack of sufficient oil pressure brought on by oil deterioration or a worn oil pump. It's crucial to keep in mind though that cam facers can also malfunction due to normal wear and tear. Like any mechanical component, wear and tear over time will eventually cause damage. After all, each driving event causes the cam facers in an engine to be activated several times, which inevitably leads to wear. Replacement cost. Depending on the vehicle model, the cost of cam facer replacement can differ significantly. This is brought on by differences in labor and parts costs between various makes and models. However, repairs that are this far overdue typically fall within a reasonable price range. It costs, on average, between $800 and $2,500 to replace the cam facers in an engine. About $100 to $400 of the total cost can be attributed to parts expenses. The remaining $400 to $2,000 is the result of the extensive labor hours needed to complete the repair. Hope the information was useful for you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.